Raj, we do have a lot going on in the weather department.
Yeah, this morning we do have team coverage tracking severe weather. That's across the Houston area. But first, the weather is now impacting 6 school districts. Trinity ISD and Madisonville CISD are both closed today. Students at Corrigan Camden ISD and Texas City ISD are on a 2-hour delay. And finally, students at Shepherd ISD and Cold Spring Oakhurst ISD are on a 1-hour delay. Now, meteorologist Chris Ramirez and Kim Castro are here along with Jennifer Reyna, they're covering traffic and weather. Chris, we're going to start with you. What's on the radar?
Yes, and of course, we're still dealing with those showers and storms and very heavy rainfall. I know you were talking about Madisonville ISD. They were dealing with a confirmed tornado yesterday, and this is all a part of these slow-moving storms that are been moving through the area within the past several hours. So, of course, like we've been saying, that flash flood warning currently in effect along the I-10 corridor. This does include Chambers, Harris, and Liberty counties for areas east of the city of Houston. So if you are heading in the direction towards Beaumont, I know we have a lot of refineries in this location, a lot of folks work out here. Just keep in mind that we're dealing with that flooding threat increasing, as well as another flash flood warning in effect for Galveston counties as it's still heavily raining. We're still seeing scattered showers across Houston. Heavy downpour still in place, but we are definitely seeing a lot of rain within the past several hours. Kim Castro?
Yeah, that's having effects for large areas like all along the East Freeway, the Gulf Freeway, but also specific locations like Cotton Bayou at Lakes Champions Boulevard. So we've got a flood gauge that's been warned by the Harris County Flood Control District where flooding is likely. The stage is 30 feet and right now we're over 31 feet. Over the last couple of hours, heavy rain impacts that spot there in orange, 6 inches of rain. That's just in the last 3 hours. Lots of spots, especially north of town, got closer to 10 inches of radar indicated rain. So when does this all wrap up? Well, we see that the rain is focused along the coast. So we're just about an hour away from seeing a big improvement here area wide. So we'll take you through future track. By 7:30, I think a lot of the shower activity is gone. We'll see a couple of isolated downpours from Matagorda, Brazoria, and the rest of the day, Jen, will be very focused on the cleanup efforts and watching those water levels recede.
Yeah, there's a lot to clean up and there's a lot of water that needs to recede. Okay, at this point in time, 6:30 in the morning, we usually see our whole entire traffic map in the red. The grid isn't so lit up because a lot of folks staying home because we had such bad weather. Maybe it woke you up, maybe it woke the pets up this morning. But yes, toward the coast, we are concerned still. Galveston County, all the way up through Tiki Island, Hitchcock, parts of Highway 3, southern parts of 146 meeting the Gulf Freeway are right now saturated. We do have this one car spin out on the Gulf Freeway HOV lane at Monroe. Main lanes at Monroe are also pretty packed near Hobby Airport due to an earlier crash. So HOV lane is running with no delays, especially inside of 610. Obviously at the Monroe Park and Ride, you won't be even able to enter. North Freeway at Cypresswood, a left lane is still blocked with this crash. It's been a spin out. So those slippery road conditions are definitely impacting things. Local drive times, here we go as we spin the traffic wheel. Baytown, 22 minutes into town. Woodlands, 44 minutes down I-45.
Jen, thank you. As we've been telling you, we had dangerous weather conditions in our northern counties overnight.
Officials say a tornado may have touched down in Trinity County, and there were a dozen water rescues in Walker County. Our Stephanie Whitfield is live for us this morning on FM 2989, where the road is still closed. Stephanie, what else can you tell us?
Well, right now, officials say this road behind me is so dangerous, they don't even want us walking past the barricade. About a quarter of a mile down the road behind me, there's a tree in the middle of the road, and then beyond that, it's totally washed out. Take a look. Crabs Prairie Volunteer Fire Department shared a picture of that spot overnight. We're told there's a 25-foot drop. This is one of several roads that either was or is still closed this morning. Upwards of 6 inches of rain fell in Huntsville overnight. The Walker County Office of Emergency Management says crews had to make 12 water rescues. Harmon Creek also went over its banks, putting homes and several cars at risk. A man who's lived in this area for over 20 years says he's never seen flooding like this.
But normally this thing will go down fast, but it ain't right now. It's still rising.
In Trinity, the sheriff there says a possible tornado touchdown on FM 2262. You can see the roof was totally blown off a house. It also flipped 2 cars over. We're told minor injuries were reported there. So later this morning, the National Weather Service will have to visit that scene to confirm if it was in fact a tornado and how strong it was. But this morning, it's a very different story. The weather here in Huntsville has cleared up a lot, so flooding is not a concern anymore. And now emergency officials will shift their attention to cleanup. Reporting live in Walker County, Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.
All right, Stephanie, a little bit of good news for residents there to start off the morning, but that video was pretty intense.
Yeah, that is.
They're dealing with up there. And now we are seeing the extent of the storm damage in other parts of Texas as well.
Here are 3 big Texas weather headlines starting northeast of Huntsville in Trinity. This video here taken in an area that's located about 30 minutes north of Trinity, where heavy rains made a highway completely impassable.
And this video was taken in College Station, showing the rushing water at Bee Creek. And according to Rusty Surrett with the CBS affiliate in Bryan, this creek is now flooded.
That thing is gigantic.
That was the scene yesterday evening in Madisonville, which is just west of Trinity. That cone is just one of several social media reports of potential tornadoes in Madison County. Now, we want to know what it looks like in your neighborhood. Just send us a photo by using the Near Me section of the KHOU 11 mobile app.